This KFAN podcast is sponsored by Builders and Remodelers, exclusive Twin Cities provider of Elements Windows. Get the highest quality windows at unmatchable value. Visit buildersandremodelers.com for more details.
The Power Hour is live. KFAN.com/watch is where you can find it. It's powered by Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed.
Happy birthday, Carly.
Happy birthday.
Carly loves adventure.
You love adventure. Happy
does.
birthday.
She loves turtles, I believe.
When they play, she loves that.
She does.
Pleasure's what she needs, from intimate dances to turtles playing.
She dances when the turtles are playing.
Intimately, yeah, right.
Her heart's wild,
Yep. Happy birthday.
just like the ocean.
Her heart's round.
She finds joy in every touch and
Roundish, right?
Yeah, happy birthday.
You don't want it to be completely round.
Sugar.
Yeah.
Sex, 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 oh how she thrives. Tex, Mex, and sex, all she desires. Turtles play, they bring the light. In her life, there's always something right. Through the night.
Yeah.
All right, happy birthday.
Yeah, and you know what? Dairy Queen is inviting fans to join them for their 85th birthday over the next couple of weeks.
Wow. Rules.
They're offering guests a small Blizzard ice cream treat for only 85 cents through April 6th.
It's a good deal.
In order to get the deal, customers need to redeem the offer in the DQ app and make a purchase of $1 or more. So there you go.
Again, the guy that hit the game winner against Colorado State from Maryland, 72-71, his name is Derek Queen.
Yeah.
Derek Queen.
Yeah. Your parents thought that.
Derek Queen.
Yeah.
Damn right they did.
Everybody all over social media are like, how is this not an NIL deal?
It has to be.
For sure.
Like already.
Correct.
Like if your
Maybe
last
because he
name was,
traveled?
if your last name was King, you wouldn't name your son like Berger. No, that's a stretch, but I'm just, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
This is my son Berger King.
Yeah.
It's what now? Derek Queen?
Right.
Derek Queen.
Yeah. I think Dairy Queen's reaction would be, well, everybody's already thinking Dairy Queen. Why would we give him money?
Right.
We're already getting the free advertising. It worked on me last night.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good point. But I still think that you can get real creative with it and have fun with it and blow it up even more.
Ben, here, this is my advertising idea. What if they do a commercial and they show Derek Queen taking 3 giant steps on his way to Dairy Queen?
Brilliant.
Oh, I see what you're saying there.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the third step being a travel, of course. But it's one giant step, then you see another giant step, and then a third giant step, and then he's at the door of a Dairy Queen going like, I did it again. 3 steps.
And I think the whole time he's holding the Blizzard upside down.
Yes.
God.
Including that first step.
Including
he
the first
already
step.
has the
Yep.
Blizzard in his hands.
Yep.
Makes me so nervous.
Yeah.
I'm with you, Ben. That's a travel.
That is a blatant travel.
I've seen the people on Twitter say, well, he's corralling the ball, so that first step doesn't really count. He looks like he has the ball in his hands, takes 3 massive steps. That's one more than you're allowed to take.
Yeah.
Stop corralling your balls.
Well, not in the NBA, but maybe the NCAA.
Right.
Yeah.
What, corralling your balls?
Yeah, you can do that anytime you want.
Cool shot, though.
Yeah.
Backboard.
That's how they
Yeah,
dribble.
it was neat.
Yep.
College basketball is great.
Ruining the tournament for future Gopher coach Nico Medved, probably. Because that was his squad, and they got buzzer beated.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great end, but it would have been a great end anyway.
Right.
Because Colorado State drills that three-pointer.
That was sweet.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I feel really bad for them because we're talking about, obviously, the team that won on the actual buzzer beater. But it was a travel. It shouldn't have counted. Colorado State got... I don't know where Dan Hurley thinks that he got screwed, but Colorado State got screwed.
And obviously, Colorado State cancels the trip to Dairy Queen and goes straight to Cane's instead.
Yeah.
Because you
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah,
you can't go to
no.
Dairy
They'll
Queen
never
after
eat there
Dairy
again.
Queen.
Or Culver's. You go to Culver's.
If you want ice cream, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we nailed it.
I think we did. I think we broke it down correctly.
I think that was pretty good.
Let's nail
Fancy
some-
that. I wasn't watching basketball. I was watching golf instead.
Yeah.
Saucy, did you see it, Billy Horschel?
I didn't watch a second of it.
Okay, seriously. So he's up against a tree. He's right-handed. He's up against a tree. He's probably like about 90 yards out. So he just toes over
90?
a club and hits left-handed. And it's a beautiful shot that he puts on the green.
Wow.
It's an insane golf shot.
Wow.
Jeez.
Billy Horschel, yeah.
Are you in for our Masters bet?
Yeah, she's listening about this time, dude.
Yeah.
Would you lose 275 last week?
Dang.
too,
You
man.
lost 275.
This guy missed the cut.
Me too.
Yeah, there's just three of us that lost at 275.
And Zacho's guy hit a hole-in-one.
Everybody, when I picked my guy, everybody's like, "Great pick,
He
man."
was. I would have taken him. He is a good pick.
Well, you missed the cut, dude.
Yeah. Same. I was third pick, I think? Third or fourth?
Yeah.
I went with Oberg,
Yeah.
and he absolutely asked the
Well,
bet.
2 weeks from Wednesday.
Was it worth it? The 275? Was it worth the entertainment?
Yeah.
You know what? Because I just want to be liked. And so, yes, it was.
Yeah.
I will pay,
Well, it ain't working,
pay
Muss.
for friendship.
You just want to be included.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by Builders and Remodelers.
Thank you, builders and remodelers, ladies and gentlemen. The great George Foreman passes away. Would you guys like to hear the audio of the actual Down Goes Frazier call?
Yes, I've never heard it.
Because the only part I'd ever heard was
Down goes Frazier! Down goes Frazier!
Yeah, the highlight.
Down goes Frazier!
the whole fight was only 5 minutes long. I've got 1 minute and 10 seconds of it, and Cosell was great, man.
Frazier, quite understandably the favorite. Foreman comes out punching with the right. Historically, Frazier has not been a good first-round fight. Oh, Foreman connected. I think he hurt Joe Frazier. Down goes Frazier! Down goes Frazier! Down goes Frazier! The heavyweight champion is taking the mandatory 8 count, and Foreman is as poised as can be. Foreman is all over Joe Frazier. Frazier is down again, and he may be. No, he is rising. He doesn't know where he is. The mandatory 8 count. Now the round is about to end. Down again. No saving by the bell. Round 2. Oh, he is all over Frazier again. Frazier's knees buckled. He is down for the 4th time in the fight. A quick left from George. Another. Frazier is down for the 5th time in this fight. It's target practice for George Foreman. Frazier is ready to go again. Joe is standing. There he goes. The fight is stopped. No, it is not. It is not stopped. Angie Dundee is screaming, "Stop it." It is over. It is over in the 2nd round. George Foreman is the heavyweight champion of the world.
Dude, you got to watch the highlights if you get a chance. By the way, that happened on January 22nd, 1973. George Foreman beat the hell out of Joe Frazier.
I'm watching it right
Well,
now.
I think this is the point you're trying to make, because I, until 60 seconds ago, just assumed the Down Goes Frazier was the end of the fight.
Same.
I just
Yeah.
assumed that was the shocking moment where he wins.
I
But
love the line, target practice for Foreman.
did not know there were 4 more knockdowns
I didn't
after
either.
that. Jeez.
Man, Frazier was a tall, skinny. I'm sorry. Foreman was a tall, skinny dude, man. Just
He's
Or started
beating the
grilling.
hell out of him.
Just cut from stone. Mm-hmm. Wow, he's so much bigger than Frazier was.
Wasn't that on network television? The only reason I bring that up is that if the fight's only 5 minutes,
Yeah.
and it's network televition, now how do you fill the time?
right.
Well, yeah, it wasn't.
Let's go to Evil Knievel jumping over buses.
No, you just do infomercials for, I don't know, grills.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't have studio shows and stuff like that back then.
No.
No. Yeah.
It's too bad.
Man, wow. George Foreman was a man.
Yeah.
Holy mackerel. And then he sold grills.
Hi, I'm George Foreman, and this is my lean,
Listen to
mean,
this, man.
fat-reducing grilling machine.
I'd really gotten popular on Madison Avenue. We'd done Doritos, McDonald's, and Meineke. Every commercial there was, we made a lot of money. People would pay you a lot of money to do a commercial. But then after a period of time, they move on to someone else. And finally, a friend of mine said, George, you're making all these other companies wealthy. Why don't you get your own product? And we looked around and found the grill. No one wanted to be bothered with it at all. They had names for it, jokes for it. But I took it and they said, try that. And I didn't want to use it, but my wife insisted. She said, it works, George. And the grease really rolled off and it's still tender. I ate it. I said, boy, let's do it. I never expected it to be so successful. And then all of a sudden the checks just started rolling in. This thing sold over 100 million.
You end up being bought out for something like $140 million. At one point, checks were coming in for upwards of like $4 million monthly.
5 million.
Wow.
Yeah, by the way, that,
Good for him.
that some bitch and
the
grill
time, too?
is so good.
Is it really?
Oh, man, yeah, we got one. It's fantastic.
You have one?
Oh, yeah.
I don't
absolutely.
think I've ever even seen one.
Yeah,
Oh,
I do.
really?
Yeah.
I love waking up to the smell of bacon, so I used to put What?
Nothing. Oh, I
he
just
goes.
saw some on the computer.
Oh, so I used to put bacon in a Foreman grill, and I would just put it at the edge of my bed so I could wake up and have breakfast immediately. But once I accidentally burnt my foot
How?
on a Foreman grill.
Okay, what is this from?
Yeah,
That's from The Office, right?
No,
What?
That happened to him.
That happened to
He
me
came
for
in here,
real.
He had
in
grudges.
real
and-
life.
yeah.
He had grudges?
He had grudges.
God, I miss Rosie.
Yeah.
I miss doing this spit to Rosie and having him be 99% confused.
The Foreman grill was sweet. I've had one almost my whole life. They're awesome.
that checks out.
Yeah, I feel like everybody in college had one.
Oh, yeah.
It was like the thing to do.
Yeah,
you
it's
can
great.
even make like a panini on there.
Yeah,
too.
they're
Oh,
great.
it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything you want, Muss.
You really can.
Anything?
Anything,
Anything
you want.
Oh, Billy.
Just as long as it's not too buku.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's not
Can't
too
be-
buku.
It can't be too buku.
Now this is never mind.
Yeah.
I know that whole scene. I give him some. Yep,
Wow. You're on camera, Ben.
the best. What a movie.
All right, so we're down to the Sweet 16 in the NCAA
Yeah.
tournament. Here's Thursday's matchups. We have number 1 Duke against number 4 Arizona. Number 1 Florida, who got a scare against the defending champs UConn, but they survive, and they will face number 4 Maryland. You have number 2 Alabama against number 6 BYU. So long to the drunken Scotties.
Bring your undies.
And number 3 Texas Tech versus number 10 Arkansas. That's Thursday. Then on Friday, Michigan State is a 2. They take on number 6 Mississippi. Then a whole bunch of chalk the rest of the way. Number 2 Tennessee versus number 3 Kentucky. Number 1 Auburn takes on number 5 Michigan. And then number 1 Houston versus number 4 Purdue. Tons of chalk this tournament.
Yeah.
Not a lot of upsets.
Good.
Pretty boring first weekend.
Good year for the core versus 4.
So I was, my dad's like, man, this is not shaping up very well for you. And I'm like, well, I'm really anti-sweating Florida. And if you are anti-sweating Florida, I don't want buzzer beaters and upsets, right? I want the best teams possible to move forward.
That's a good point.
So this is the best case scenario to take out Duke and Florida if UConn didn't take them out yesterday, right? Now I want the chalk to give them the best fights the rest of the way.
Good point. Good point.
And Florida is a 6.5 point favorite on Thursday over Maryland.
Yeah, I think my best chance was a 6-point lead for UConn yesterday, and them not being able to close it out.
Yep.
I think 6 was the most they had. I don't think it got bigger than that. But either way, they had chances.
They did.
2-time defending champs had Florida on the ropes, and down goes Florida, down goes Florida, down goes Florida. But then they got up like 5 more times. Anyway, so Sweet 16.
So those start when? Thursday?
Thursday and Friday.
Thursday, yep.
Yep. I believe I saw yesterday now ESPN says 0 perfect brackets remain.
Yeah, that's tough.
Which makes a lot of sense. So nobody wins the gazillion dollars this year by getting a perfect bracket. Unbelievable.
More importantly, do we know when the brackets are going to start for like program password and then the initials invitational?
Initials will be middle of July.
What number will Muss be?
I did make
What
it.
seed?
Yeah, I had 2 last.
I don't remember.
If he got 2, then he guarantees himself a spot.
Yeah, I got 2.
What do you think this is? Friday? We can't talk about initials Monday through
I'm
Thursday.
sorry about that. Yeah, that's right.
Only on Fridays.
There's a new volume coming out, though, right?
A couple months. Yep, it's done.
Okay,
It's in production.
Okay.
Thanks for asking.
I don't care.
Oh, that lady doesn't.
Do you believe you're going to be invited to the program password invitation?
I don't know. I really don't know. It's up in the air. I would like to, but I'm pretty sure.
Right.
Yeah. But I assured myself in, right, with the 2? Or was that
That's for initials. Initials, you've locked yourself in.
for program password.
Password.
Sorry.
Password, I'm not sure if you're going to get the invite. We'll see, though. We'll see.
Be Common and I again as he gets the last pick.
Oh, he'll be thrilled. The Wolves won 134-93 over the Pelicans on Friday. They are at the Pacers tonight at 6 o'clock. 10 games to go for the Wolves.
Yeah, go Wolves.
And the Wild are at Dallas tonight at 7 o'clock. They're red hot. They've won 3 straight. And in those 3 games against the Kings, Kraken, and Sabres, they've won a total of 11-2.
Ooh.
Playing well. Again, the big game is Ovechkin Thursday at the X.
Turtles play.
Great song.
How close is he to breaking the
6
record?
or 7. Like the pace that he was on was just red hot, and obviously he's cooled off in the last couple of weeks. So
he had a couple assists, I think, on Sunday.
So unless he puts up a couple of hat tricks before Thursday, I don't think we're gonna get there.
And this is career goals.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Whoa.
So is there any indication that this isn't his last year, right?
No, but once you break that record, and I mean, he's nowhere near the points record because isn't Gretzky like 1,000 more clear?
Yeah.
So if there's nothing else to chase, right? He has a cup. He's going to be the all-time goal scorer.
Hawk.
I have no idea how many years he's going to play, but after this one, you could technically say he's done all he can do.
Yeah, he's going to play long enough to actually break the record.
Yeah.
At that point.
But the Caps are legit. They're one of the best teams in the NHL this year. They have a chance to win another cup this year.
And he's certainly not a guy that's going to hurt you on the ice by any means.
No.
He hasn't hit that spot yet.
No.
So, yeah, he could probably play another couple of years.
He could party.
Him.
Oh, Billy.
Headlines when we come back. This is the Power Trip Morning Show with Muss and Lieber on the Fan.
Barney's gone and no one cares. Left behind, she fades like dust in air.
Yeah, she sure does.
Nobody seems to notice at all. Silent tears fall in the dark.
Hey, where do we pick in the draft?
Her smile was bright.
The Vikings?
Yeah.
24th.
Yep.
Now empty chairs where one sheet.
Why do they have us? In the athletic mock draft, they had us trading our ticket to or trading our pick to the Giants. I didn't know mock drafts did trades.
Sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
It gets clicks.
Yeah.
Yeah. At this point, when everybody is just looking for a different angle, it's like, well, they could trade this guy and this guy and move this guy over here. And it's like, they could go all the way up to 7. Like,
Yeah.
They have the Giants acquiring, the Giants getting our pick, number 24, and giving us numbers 34, 99, 219, and a 2026 third rounder.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Bossberg calls that the dream scenario.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. There's a lot of people that want us to trade back just because we could take the best available based on what we did in free agency. I don't know about you guys. Like, just take 24. Like, there's
Stick and pick, man.
Yeah.
Stick and pick.
Just stop trying to be cute and trying to like outsmart everybody and just pick the guy at 24 and move on.
Yeah, more picks doesn't ensure that you're going to have something hit.
Right.
It's more pull tabs, though.
Yeah, but there's
more chances to win.
I love pull tabs.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
pull tabs
I
are the
love
best.
them, man.
Just the best. Playing bingo, playing pull tabs, and then waiting for the meat raffle to happen.
Oh.
That is a Minnesota Saturday.
I still have never done a meat raffle.
Come on, baby. Come
Zach,
on.
have you done a meat raffle?
I've won so many times.
Gee.
And if you're ever single, again, we have to have a meat raffle where people will get to buy a ticket to win you.
I hope I'm never single again. Today's
your wife's dropping like flies all of a sudden. She's like passing out left and right. You never know.
Today's my 2-year anniversary.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Oh, buddy boy.
That was a lot of
2 years
fun.
ago that we were in Vegas today.
Yep.
So wait a minute. So 2 years ago today, you were married?
Yeah.
So then 2 years ago yesterday, Chris saw your wife naked.
You are correct, sir.
Well said.
Yep.
Happy anniversary, Chris.
You're welcome. I celebrated yesterday.
Yeah.
I believe I had my first dance with Andy during your wedding.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's when Hawk bought everybody a round of Jägermeister and then disappeared into the casino.
That's my specialty.
Yeah,
brother.
he did. He bought like
That's my
$400
specialty.
worth of drinks and then where'd Hawk go?
You're welcome.
Peace
He
out.
went to the casino.
I'm out,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
See you later.
And won it back within 10 seconds.
Of
Yes,
course. Yeah,
that's
he didn't
right.
care.
Yeah, what do I care?
Yeah.
Well said.
Yeah.
It's like $1 an hour.
Yeah, it's more than that.
We were at Harrah's. It was super fun. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun time, man.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good for you,
thanks.
buddy
I
boy.
was talking to Chris.
Thank you.
I didn't realize that we almost shared anniversaries.
Yeah.
It's a good thing we didn't.
We're on the same wavelength.
Yeah, what'd you do to celebrate?
Oh, I came to work today. I
Good
got
start.
some things in mind. I'm gonna,
Got some things in mind?
yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm not going to share. She's listening.
She's not.
Do you believe? Yes, she's listening.
Ridiculous.
Hawk loves Cher.
I do, man. How can you not?
Is Cher in Vegas? Soon we should go.
She's an actress.
Oh, well, kind of, yeah.
Well, yeah, she kind of is.
Moonstruck, yeah.
Yeah,
Louis
great
wants you.
film. Oh, yeah. Hi,
Mask.
Mask, oh yeah, that's right.
The
The
best.
the Jim Carrey movie?
No, that's Cameron Diaz.
Yeah. The better man.
Now it's time for Headlines.
Headlines brought to you by my friends at Wolf River Electric and wolfriverelectric.com. Go solar in 2025.
Let's go.
With my friends at Wolf River Electric. Go get those solar panels put on.
All right,
Yeah,
then.
nice sunny morning. You're probably making some bank right
Making
now.
some cash, man.
Very nice.
It is fun getting the electric bill. every month, and I was like, that's way, way, way less. That's fantastic.
What happened?
Maybe I should do that. I like saving money.
Since when?
No.
DoorDash is launching a buy now, pay later option.
Holy cow!
Experts say it might not be a great sign for the economy. So it's essentially like food credit cards, right? It's like you can put food on layaway. So
But
buy
isn't that
now,
how you're
pay
ordering
later.
You're ordering it anyway.
Kind of with a credit card, right? It's
So
you're
you're already
paying once
doing
a
it.
month. Yeah, I don't get it.
I don't either.
Buy now, pay later.
I've never done one of those.
Yeah, if you have, that's a good point. If you have
DoorDash is the
if you have
Either buy.
DoorDash linked to a credit card, not a debit card. I guess if it's a debit card, it's immediate.
Yeah.
But to your point, Muss, if it's linked to a credit card, you're not paying now anyway.
Yeah, you are paying later.
You're paying
Well
later. I don't know.
Bargatze has the best bit about that whole DoorDash.
That is really good.
Yeah.
How he's got the two cars that
Yeah,
he hopes they
Such
don't
a good
see each
bit.
other.
Oh, so
It
funny.
is
I mean,
really funny.
maybe people wouldn't need to pay later if they dropped their charges. Lowered
Like
their
the police?
charges.
Drop some of your needs.
Got
Yes.
a great bit.
It's so expensive.
No.
Yeah, I've never done it because I would do it all the time. Just like, well, I don't have a sports gambling app on my phone. I would just do it all the time.
But the thing is, I have a car. I'll just go and get it.
I mean, I like the convenience. It's
After
just, I love
48
it.
garage beers,
Well, then I just send Ruby to go get it. She's our Ruber. That's what she calls herself. When mom and dad go out.
so on a
you're gonna
Tuesday
need-
afternoon.
You're going to need a Ruber. No, I'll be on K102 on Tuesday afternoons.
What time will that be?
3 to 7, thanks.
I don't know what it is about vacation mentality, but I don't DoorDash in the cities at all. It's like, oh, just get out of the house for 15 minutes and go get whatever the girls want, right? But on vacation, it's like, bring me my chicken, right? It's like, I want.
Oh, yeah, you just want service
Yeah,
the
there's
whole
something
time.
about being out of town. It's just, no, somebody else will serve me. I do it all the time when I'm not here. Paul, your hands up.
Do they, and I would guess Zacho knows the answer to this, do they bring it right to your room?
Depends on the hotel. And it used to be Planet Hollywood because they didn't have the key check.
Yeah.
But now that you have to have your key, you usually have to meet them now in the lobby.
Didn't Tommy famously
usually the
order
lobby.
too much food and then
Well, he
passed out and didn't eat it?
He got a bunch of Taco Bell door dashed. They dropped it off at his door. He passed out. He got up the next day. We all went to Circa, and he had the entire sack with him, and he was just eating it.
Cold taco
Cold
in it?
Taco Bell. Yeah.
Rise and shine, gentlemen. Let's go.
Which we've all done.
Well, of course.
Cold
but not-
tacos,
yeah.
100%.
But if you walked by and you saw a DoorDash sitting outside of a hotel room that had been there, you're like, maybe look, see how long it's been there. You take it.
The fun part is judging
They're
your
passed
own
out.
self, though, when you're just about, am I really going to eat a cold taco right now?
Eating Taco Bell hammered in Las Vegas is a whole lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nacho cheese in your chest hair. Super. Love it. Yeah, I mean, so
you
ate
advocate
cake in a bathtub.
So you advocate to like if you see DoorDash outside of a hotel room and it's been there too long, just steal it.
I mean, if it's
Just
been
take
there
it.
for like 4 hours, sure.
No, don't.
They're
That's not
passed
yours.
out.
So 4 hours you can steal it.
Yes.
What if it's been 2 hours?
No.
3 hours.
Moral compass, no.
3 hours and 37 minutes.
No, you walk right past. It's not yours.
3:55.
No, there's got to be a no.
So when it hits 4 hours,
Yeah.
though, it's like Cinderella and
Yes.
it's midnight and the pumpkin is back and the whole spiel.
Yeah.
Steal it after 4 hours.
Yes.
Got it.
Set your
Finder's
phone alarm
fee.
to it.
Yeah.
So that way 4 hours later you can get up and go and see if it's still out there.
Although again,
Mel loves
if it's Tommy, it's karma because he has admitted that he will eat leftovers. That when you put food
He'll
room
eat a cold
service
taco.
out in the hallway, he'll
Not
eat-
his stuff. Just
Oh yeah, he'll eat it.
like half
he'll-
hamburger.
He checks room service in the hallway to see if people left
That's the worst
significant.
thing I've ever heard.
It's the worst.
Yeah.
For so many reasons.
Yeah.
He's like basically sticking his finger in the payphone to see if there's extra quarters.
Yep.
down
Yes.
there.
He's a scavenger.
Does he dumpster
He's a-
dive
he
too?
is a human raccoon.
Yeah.
Lay
Right?
off him. He's starving.
Just
Brilliant.
scavenging through dumpsters
Yeah,
looking for
gross.
crumbs.
Yeah, yes. Oh,
There
star
he is.
farted. That's a real fart.
Ben, my sources say you're going to Rosie's Spot next week, right?
Yeah.
For spring break.
Yes.
Well, check this
Yep.
out. Kayak, the travel website, Kayak says virtual vacations will be a big thing by 2030. That's only 5 years away. They also think that wellness trips will get trendy. And they coined the term vitamin T, and the T stands for travel. Basically, just like if you got to get healthy, travel.
Yeah.
Who the bleep is going to go on a virtual vacation?
That sounds awful.
That sounds awful.
Sounds terrible.
That is absolutely not within 5 years.
My wife might like it because she hates packing so dearly.
Whoa.
When we go on vacations, oh my Lord, she starts thinking about it a month beforehand and just toils over it.
But what's the difference? You put on what? What's a virtual vacation look like?
I don't know. Is it just VR? Is it immersive VR
headset?
I'm not saying you can't already do that. You definitely can throw on a VR and go to different places in the world, but having it, quote, be trendy or a big thing in the next 5 years? No way.
Could you imagine getting in trouble with your wife because you're staring at some woman that's walking down in a bikini in your virtual vacation?
She wouldn't know.
Yeah.
You don't know.
How would she know?
Maybe you're sharing the thing together.
Well,
that's the, you know, shared experience.
Take your own vacation.
Yeah, have you seen virtual reality, Muss? I don't know if you can do that together.
Oh, yeah, you definitely could. I don't know why you would.
Muss, what does it say about you that you're worried about getting caught staring at other women in virtual reality?
Yeah, but in my living room, I don't need to have that happen. I don't even have like the sunglasses on to fake it.
Tom?
Muss is
I'm
going
not Rosie. Don't put me in that
You're
category.
going to Google later today, how do I look at women virtually without getting caught?
Yep. And then you're going to be put on a list.
He's not perfect.
Oh, thanks, Peach.
There's a British guy who loved making people laugh.
It's his DNA.
He's dead now. He died at the age of 55. That sucks. Apparently he was a good dude. He told his family he wanted to make everybody laugh one last time. So his funeral service was a casket that looked like a Snickers bar. And in the Snickers font, it said, "I'm nuts."
Oh, sorry. That's kind of funny. I would laugh at that.
Yeah, you don't have to.
You just did.
Yeah. You don't have to apologize.
Yeah. If I walked in, like, let's say Smitty passes away. And I'm like, no, that's sad. I'm real sad. I say hi to his brother, Phil Diagony. I'm like, sorry for your loss, Phil. Then we sit down and they walk his body down the aisle. And I'm like,
I'm so in love with you.
Have you ever been
Here comes the dead.
Do you know how they work? They don't have the coffin that's already open and they just walk the body in.
I hope you got a good seat for the procession.
And
I mean, you just make it up as you go. And I love it.
And I go, man, I'm real sad. Smitty and I had good times. Is he in a candy bar?
100%.
And PJ and I are now together, and we're sitting at the funeral together.
So, in the second scenario, not the one where he's walked down the aisle.
Don't catch those flowers.
But in the second scenario, you walk into the room where the funeral's being taking place, right?
Yeah.
You sit next to Phil, his brother. My guess is the brother's sitting pretty close.
Yeah, front row.
And
I would belong in the front row of that
You
funeral.
didn't notice immediately that the casket is a giant Snickers bar.
No, because don't we like all rise and then it gets walked down the aisle?
No.
You don't think when you enter a room for a funeral, the first thing anybody does is eyes on the casket, right? Just to check out the situation. You didn't notice the giant candy bar?
No.
And you're just shooting the S with Phil Diagony about sorry for your loss, brother?
He really is special.
And in your comedic interpretation of the story that Corey just told, you basically told the same story, but just put people's names that you know in the story. Is that all you? Is that what we're doing here?
Yeah.
Almost exactly, yes.
Almost exactly. So I think Corey did a pretty good job of us visualizing what the casket looked like.
I'm sorry. I didn't know we were doing radio at the comedy store owner.
I guess I didn't realize I needed your interpretation with your friends who I can't picture. I'd much rather picture his story.
You don't know what Phil Diagony looks like?
No.
I'll find you.
No idea.
Precise. So you would laugh, though, if the casket said, "I'm nuts."
Yeah, he didn't even land the punchline with his storyline.
I'd laugh real hard. Yeah, that's funny. Everything can be funny. I would laugh at that.
You know what your casket would say?
Oh, boy.
Too much?
He eats.
Oversized load.
Oh, okay. No, that's Tommy.
Yeah, the flashing lights.
Don't use your back.
Yeah, if Tommy found out that's what my casket said, he would yell, "Help is on the way."
Oh.
He would save me. Oh, it's texted me.
This unit.
Oh. I'm sorry I ruined it, Ben.
No. You did a great job adding to the story. You gave us more content, which is great.
Who's texting you?
Smitty
The one that's dead, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
The,
Poor Smitty.
we always say that your worst quality, and you have some good ones, even though it doesn't sound like it sometimes.
Wow.
But you have some good qualities, but your bad one is attention to detail. That would be Exhibit A. It took you 5 minutes to realize that your friend is not buried, in a casket that looks like a Snickers bar. And it took you No. Oh, if Rosie's willing to be buried in a Snickers bar casket, I'm willing to chip in.
Yeah.
If he wants to GoFundMe.
Parrish will pay for it.
That's a good point. I bet he would, actually.
Yeah, Parrish will pay for it.
So
He's a
according to
kind
the
soul.
UN, we officially crossed the 8 billion mark for planet Earth in terms of human population in November of 2022.
That's great.
However, researchers in Finland think that number might be significantly off. And the system to track human population is flawed. They looked at the data from 35 countries and think that
I've never visited there.
they think, check this out though, this actually makes a lot of sense. They think the number of people living in rural communities is massively undercounted. They think the number could be off by as much as 53 to 84%. So
We're
that's
developing?
Yes, developing communities. So other population experts disagree and think that their study is flawed. But if this Finland group is correct, there might be billions more, not 20 billion more, but they think there might be 2 or 3 more billion people than we previously thought.
So like places like Faribault, they just forgot to count?
I don't know if they count everybody there.
not in the CCO ratings.
No.
I got that.
Oh, that's a good one.
I get that joke. That's an inside Power Trip joke.
Yeah, thank you. That was Radio for 5.
I didn't get it.
Okay,
35.
I'll explain it because I like this story. Remember, that's Ian Matakis, World Series Poker, World Series of Poker Player of the Year from there. And when we asked him, we asked him if he knew who Mark Rosen was in front of Rosie, and he said no. And then Rosie said, he wasn't sure if they had Channel 4 in Faribault.
Why not?
That's why, 26-year-old Ian Matakis had never heard of Rosie. Paul, your hands up.
Was that the same day that the sandwich guy showed up?
Yes, same day. Yes, same day.
God, I wish
Ben,
wish we could hear that menu
3 to
again.
4:30, Twin Cities Live every day. Ben and Elizabeth. 3 to 4:30.
I guess in that vein, I'll just say goodbye right now.
Ben's got
what other kind of sandwiches do you have?
Ben, we got chicken with Ben on it, all sloppy Joe on it. Got put named after a guy, and got bread on it. And
Sir, get closer to the microphone.
we got a bread with milk.
She's an actress. Okay. Yeah.
Bye, Ben.
You guys, bye. Bye. I love you, Ben.
Uh-oh. You got a chicken with peanut butter on it, and it's named after a guy who was in the media one time.
All right, Chris, try this one.
He's still giving the menu.
This might be one of those trivia questions that's impossible unless you know it, if that makes sense, right? It's just one of those things. I don't know if anybody can guess this unless you already knew it. Do you know the first EP to ever reach number 1 on the Billboard 200?
You can't go real old school because Billboard 200 doesn't go back to like Elvis time, and that I don't believe. Yeah.
An EP.
Jonas Brothers.
No, I bet it was. Was it the Beatles?
No. I can give you a couple of hints.
Thriller?
Let's see if this helps. Thriller was a full album.
Yeah.
This EP had 7 tracks, and it came out in 1994.
An EP had 7 tracks. Wow. Okay.
Isn't it supposed to have 6?
That's what I thought. Yeah.
But whatever, 7. This one had 7.
94.
94. So it's got to be some grunge.
Is it? Yeah. Is extended play tech? Is it like under 30 minutes, or what's the? I wonder what the parameters. Yeah. So maybe it's as long as it's under 30 minutes, then it doesn't matter if it's 6 or 7 or whatever. Who knows? Like I said, this is almost impossible to guess, but this was the first ever EP to reach number 1. 7 tracks,
Alice
19.
in Chains?
Alice in Chains.
What?
Wow.
Jar of Flies. What? Alice in Chains.
I was just going off the grunge, era there in 94.
It had Nutshell, No Excuses, I Stay Away. It was the first one ever to get to number 1.
Here I stand.
No.
What a great record.
Since then, by the way, it's more common. 15 EPs have hit number 1, but that was the first.
Man,
Wow.
It's an iconic cover to that album.
Man, every day is something. Yeah, it's a good tune.
Was that the last they did with him?
I think it might have been.
Don't know. I don't know the timeline.
No excuse that I know. Good tune, man.
He eats.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, he
anymore.
died in.
Yeah.
No.
Yes,
he
he
died in 2002.
I was going to say, I thought they had more albums.
Well,
after that.
he wasn't in the band for a while.
Well, yeah, they had to kick him out because he was
Yeah, they didn't
too
do
much of a
for
druggie.
him. Yeah.
Ralph Macchio says he's had talks with writers about a possible My Cousin Vinny sequel.
Oh, great
Please
film.
don't.
Never saw the first one.
The film's great. But the original.
There's always hope.
Yep. Well, there might be one, PJ. There might be a second one. That's
Good
what I
luck.
was just saying. Well, you're welcome.
My Cousin Vinny is a great film. Great film.
The Two Youths.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you
Fantastic.
blend. That's such a great line.
And
I love
My
that movie.
biological clock is ticking like this.
Yeah, she's so hot.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, the last 2 months, Severance is having a moment, right? It's having a cultural moment. So this should shock no one, but it has officially been picked up for a third season. I thought we knew that way before this, but it's in the news like it's new, but it's officially been renewed for a third season. And again, if
Max?
you watched it,
Where
because the
is
finale
Max?
was, Thursday/Friday? Massive cliffhanger, just like season 1. And the cliffhanger is awesome, but can't end it like that. You got to wrap it up. So we'll have
All
season
right, I'll
3.
go back to it.
Man,
I like to have
that
something.
final episode was sick.
I like when you explain things to me
With Max?
off the air. You're much kinder off the air.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
I
true.
hate it.
Yeah. He doesn't like being kind.
No, it
Sometimes it
hurts.
physically hurts him. I
It
can tell
hurts
you.
him. Yeah.
By the way, Max starts his TV show today, so he's getting ready for that.
Is that
That's
right?
right.
Where can we find that?
Fox?
With Kelly Ripa?
He's
We're
on with
developing.
Yeah, Kelly and Max. Yeah, he replaced that Mark dude.
Her husband?
Yeah. She likes Max more.
Yeah, I don't blame her. Max is great.
Kiss is going to Kiss.
What band?
Kills.
They're going to play an unmasked show
That's great.
in Las Vegas in November.
They did
Really?
this once before. They had an album that came out.
They were unmasked for 10 years.
It was awful.
Oh, it was good. Asylum was good.
What band?
Kills.
Thanks.
I liked them. I liked those records.
Kiss.
I saw them on the Asylum tour. It was my first Kiss concert. They didn't have their makeup on. I was like, put your makeup back on.
Yeah, no kidding. That's the best part of the bit.
It was precise.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, PJ gets it.
We know that.
Thank you.
A fire broke out at Disney's Epcot on Saturday, Zachary, but nobody was
So
hurt.
good.
Roxy.
Yeah, that was weird, huh? Of course, we won't know any more than that because they're very secretive over there, which they should
Real
be.
secretive, yeah.
But it was in the backstage.
I turned around and there were flames behind this big black door thing. It was 10 feet tall, so we could see them over the door. Black smoke was billowing, and it took a while for people to notice it. It was pretty scary because back by Ratatouille, you can't get out except for that one little path. So people kind of started freaking out and running and looking for their family, their strollers. So it was definitely crazy.
What are the chances it was somebody trying to drink around the world and ended up setting it ablaze?
Isn't that Tommy's bit?
That's everybody's bit when you go down to Epcot.
I've never been.
Period.
You'll have to take Louis.
Yeah, we will. Yeah.
no Louis, only Steve.
Yeah.
It is pretty tight back there in the France part.
Button bar.
wish.
Button bar. And it definitely isn't. My God, Zach.
Oh, Louis here.
Oh, hi, buddy.
God, who's watching him? Dav again?
Yeah, they're watching Tech 9 music videos.
What are you, Louis? That's right. Good boy.
He's the best.
Hello.
Hey, Randy.
The chubby filter that was all over TikTok last week has already been yanked from TikTok. What the hell is that? I assume
Man,
it's just.
that's Hawk's nickname because
I'm not on TikTok, so I didn't see that.
because you want to get yanked.
Does it just make you look chubby? Is that the bit?
My guess is that's
Probably.
what it has to be, but
Spanked.
I've been on that for the last year.
Oh.
Muss. Spicy.
Come on now.
yeah, I'm not on TikTok. Any of you on TikTok?
I'm on there. I just don't
No, I'm
ever
not.
go on there. I should.
No.
I'm like the kids, I
Yeah, try to keep up with
try to keep up with
what's
kids.
cool.
You know me.
Sauce, you're not?
No.
Zacho?
I tried, but I'm like,
Tonight.
I like,
Tonight.
I tried tonight. I liked Instagram more. So.
Yeah. I like to dance, but not on camera.
Wow.
I mean,
Not
Yeah.
sober.
A group of researchers claim they have found a massive city with huge vertical shafts buried underneath the pyramids in Egypt. Experts are extremely skeptical. This is like a running meme joke forever. So is that what happened? Did somebody post it as actual science and then it got spread as if it was actually discovered?
Yeah, Randy's believed this for a long time.
That the pyramids are just basically the top of the spike.
You are
if that
correct.
makes sense.
That the lizard people made them?
Who knows?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
man.
And that they actually go, extremely deep underground. Give me a break.
Yeah, and there's a moon base on the moon.
That would
Like
be a
a
good
hidden
place
one.
to have it.
There's
Yeah.
a hidden one,
Yeah.
according to Randy.
It's weird, man. There's a moon base
Yeah,
on the moon.
it's a hidden base on the moon. Is
Yeah.
what
For what?
an intelligent person. I don't know. You have to ask Randy.
Is it on the dark side?
Speaking of Randy, you want to hear a story
Thanks,
about
Eddie, the
Randy?
cruisers.
Sure.
Randy was on his way for a spring break vacation with his family, and one of the engines on the plane went out, and they had to emergency land.
Whoa.
Yep. Said it was terrifying.
Great story.
Yep. But
That would suck.
Like Corey was like, got right back on. It's not going to happen again. They flew to
Started
wherever they're
playing the
going.
odds.
Yeah. Yeah. He texted us while it was happening. I wasn't paying attention, but yeah. So yeah, Randy and his family are fine. Just so everybody knows. If you know Hot S, he's okay.
I can feel the level of relief just wash over the Twin Cities.
Yeah, man.
Well,
Real
yeah.
hot-ass
There's a few
spread.
ladies in Plymouth that are glad he survived.
Well, he's a very helpful guy around the house.
Yeah.
Drill it, pound it, screw it. What do you need done?
Is that his website?
That's his company, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Drill it, pound it, screw it.com. He can fix basically anything.
My monster of a wife always, when you ever reference him, hot ass Randy, Randy, hot ass Randy, she's always like, I got to meet this guy. I'll be the judge.
Yeah.
Like, wow. Why?
Have him take a picture of that ace.
Why can't you just buy into it?
Do you have projects around the house that need to be done?
Yes.
Plenty-o. His best window of time to work, though, is 7 to 9 Monday mornings. Does that work for you?
Yeah, I'll be here. Yeah, I suppose. It'd be
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah,
That'll
that's
work for him.
perfect. Yeah.
Would your wife take a look at my ass and rate it?
I think she would.
I've been working
I think she's
hard.
actually seen it.
Yeah, I know, but she's never reported back on it. And I've been working on it. I've been going to Discover Strength, doing the squats.
You got
and stuff.
nice slabs.
Thanks. I need somebody to tell me that, though.
Just call me Cy.
I may have. I don't know who I'm talking to.
It's okay.
I'm
The
negotiable.
stand-up comedian or the rapper?
No, just the physical.
What kind of ass work are you doing?
Careful.
Lunges.
You're on camera.
Just off the camera.
Oh, thank God.
I think.
I do squats. And leg presses.
On ice.
Sometimes.
Well,
Makes it
Chris,
harder.
can I say something on behalf of the entire Power Trip Morning Show?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Give her hell.
You can do side bends or sit-ups,
Thank you.
but please don't lose that butt.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that.
I just came up with that.
Yeah, that's quick.
Should jot that down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. Boom.
Maybe write a little ditty about Jack and Diane.
Tommy just texted me and said his anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hon.
I don't get what that meant.
I don't either. What does he know?
He's just talking about it.
Did you guys see Lindsey Vonn got second in a skiing competition?
How
this
about
weekend?
that?
She's on her way back, man. She's 40 years old. Is that right? She's 40?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Wow, man. Lindsey Vonn back on the podium for more than 5 years after she initially announced her retirement from competitive skiing.
Whenever somebody does something that incredible at that age,
Yeah.
you say it's incredible for her, kind of depressing for 25-year-old skiers that should be better
Yeah.
Yeah.
and faster,
Yeah.
right? Because even 15 years of technology and training should give them a better shot than when Lindsay was 25 and kicking everybody's ass. You know what I'm
When
saying?
you're in your 40s, all of a sudden that's when you start realizing just getting out of bed hurts.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
did I get in a fight while I was sleeping? Why am I stiff? Why does this hurt?
Right.
I'll tell you why you're stiff.
Well,
for her.
there's that.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Hi.
Wood.
Look at me.
Ta-da!
Hey, look out.
I got to do the ski jumper when I pee. Otherwise,
Yeah, I'm with you, brother. You gotta arch
What's
that.
happening with you guys?
Arch it.
Huck sits
Vonn
down.
is now the oldest woman to ever make a ski World Cup podium at 40 years old.
Good for her.
Yeah, man.
That's
And she had a partial knee replacement, which I didn't know there was such thing as a partial knee replacement. I had a full knee replacement, and
Yeah,
I
I
tell
remember
everybody
that.
I can't do anything because of it.
It's a good out.
It's
Yeah.
perfect. It's great.
It's like having kids, right? It's the ultimate trump card. Kid's
Can't.
sick.
Can't do it.
Meanwhile, the kid's 100% healthy. You just don't want to do whatever you got asked to do.
Yeah.
And a knee replacement.
And a knee, full knee. There you go.
Muss, by the way, again, if your wife needs that website, it's drillitpounditscrewit.com.
Oh, okay, that's easy.
All projects you can possibly imagine.
Are you going to be offended if I send a picture of my butt to your wife?
No, not at all.
Okay, cool.
It wouldn't be the first time.
No, you're right. That's a good point.
How
I
often
said
do you
butt
send
this
your
time, though.
slabs?
Mexico was a lot of fun. Let's just say that.
We had a great time.
Yes, we
Is that
did.
when you were drinking
We should do that
hot
again.
tub water?
Yes,
I did throw up a lot. A lot. It was completely worth it.
Hey, Muss, would you drink water out of a toilet if we give you this life straw that filters the water?
Yeah, it's on its way here. Be here tonight at 5.
Next Monday.
Please?
So we'll
I'll give
flush
$20.
we'll flush the toilet so it'll be, quote, clean water. And then you drink through the straw, the life straw that is supposed to filter out even waters from
I'm not
rivers,
buying into that at all.
streams. What?
Did you
Somebody's
say?
gotta do it.
Did you say $20?
$20.
Make it 25.
25 it is.
All right, so, 1 week from today, Muss drinks toilet
no,
water.
I'm not doing
This has been the Power Trim Morning Show on the Fan.
$275.
That's how much you lost last week, right? I'm just keeping track in case your wife's
Make it
listening.
a wash.
90 noon is next.
Everybody have a wonderful day.
Me too, Abba Dabba. I love you, baby. Enjoy the sunshine. Okay?